You know what I mean? Oh.
Broadcast has been stopped.
What the fuck? Alright, you know what? Let me see. Let me go.
I don't know why it's not working.
I forgot you had a whole half of a thing. Hear me?
Oh, because it says it's upcoming.
Upcoming.
If you go to YouTube, it's working. You want to share the YouTube link to you?
Yeah.
There's like a 5-second delay on it. So it's not bad. Oh, fuck.
You want to hurry up and eat your pieces for fun.
Go ahead, baby.
No, I'm just kidding. This is really good. Give me that. It's gonna ash. Did I do really good on it or no?
You did amazing, princess. I'm sending the link through. Do you have the PlayStation app or no? On your phone?
Yeah.
You do? Alright, I'm sending it through there. That's like the only way I can. Give me 1 second. It's fucking up, of course. Like, what's new? Sticks hasn't answered again.
Look, you only get 2 every month, alright?
There you go, that's the link.
Alright.
So I'm going to be using my cursor to try and do everything as much as I can. Just so, yeah, you can mute the phone if you want and just listen to me because there's not a horrible delay, like I said. I'm gonna be using my cursor either way, just so you can see what I'm doing. But like this is the Americans right here, which as you can see I have a battle rating of 3. On Germans I have a battle rating of 3. Japanese I have a battle rating of 1. And my Russians I have a rating of 4. The only reason why the 4, because the Russian tanks are honestly pretty good. Russian tanks are a 4, which it bases it off of your highest tank rating, right? So when I click on the Russian crew, it says 3 through 5 when I try and play as Russians. So I can no longer play with you guys until you upgrade your Russian tree as a Russian, because my Russian rank is too high. But I can play in a level 3, which I believe you can play in a level 3 as a level battle 1 rating. Right, so that means we should be able to play on the lowest rating if we can find a lowest rating game, which the lowest rating game is the most. Right, but this is the American team. This is what I have going for myself. This is my infantry assault with my main character in the middle with my custom skins. But like here, just to start with, you can click on these right on your menu, and you have everything. This is where, see how it says available on logistics? These are everything you can buy right now and give your character, right? The ones that say BP, if you click on it, and I go to hit, see, I'm hitting X obviously on this. I could just hover over here and hit X again, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna press the shortcut for it so you can see the pop-up. I'm only pointing that out so you know what I'm actually doing to get this pop-up to happen. It takes 750 actual credit, which I believe is like less than $10, and or one of these golden credits right here, these golden cards. These I have a bunch of, and you can use them. Glad you asked. Let me show you real quick. Well, let me show you this part real quick. If I scroll down, you see how it says research needed? All of these are guns that you can research in your research tree. So to get those credits, see right here how it shows 1 credit right there? That's one way. these battle passes. See, it gives me 20 of these cards. These are cosmetic cards to be able to buy skins and shit for your character. They're basically irrelevant. I just kind of use them to buy shit like this. There's not much more than stuff like that. Like if I show you my tank crew, see, my tank crew has something slightly different on all of their skins now. But it's irrelevant, basically. I don't know, I think I changed my flamethrower crew. Yeah, no I didn't. Alright, but to get those credits, they're really hard to get the golden ones. The golden ones I have never gotten any of yet. You could get them through achievements. See? Right here. Every time there's a new battle pass, if you get to stage 50 on that battle pass, you get one of these credits every time.
Wow, one? Wow, so
Yep.
generous.
Yeah, outside of that, you can get them during events by being like top of the end during the events, pretty much. So everyone that's already like really good, and it sticks, the events register you in your own battle class. Thank you, baby. The events register you in your own battle class. So like if, see how I'm 1 through 5, BR rating of 3. That means I can, I'm going to be put into a battle class of a rating of 1 through 5 during the event. If I upgrade, it's going to put me in a new rating scale. That way, like, you're actually able to be in the top of your end of the game. You're not competing with people who have the entire research done. So, you can go to upgrades, which the quickest way to get to upgrades, I believe, I could be wrong, is by going into your character like this. Maybe not. I take that back. Yeah, I take that back. Anyways, you can, with each individual character, if you play, as you play them, if you see, they have a percentage of XP you can get, right, that you can earn. That allows you to get perks. Perks can do different things, which I haven't done any perks yet. Like here I can do movement speed while crawling, I can get rid of fire quicker, which I'm going to unlock. Here is regeneration, stamina regeneration quicker. Here is health regeneration. So like you kind of just go through and upgrade things basically with this. And like every character, I'll show you in a second, depending on what it is too, like if you're a combat medic or whatever your character is, like this is infantry, almost all the infantry have these same skills that you're seeing here. Like almost all of them do. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm just hitting the thing real quick. Thank you, baby. You have to go through and actually change the perks and upgrade the perks of all your characters, because if you noticed, when you die, you can switch to these characters. That way they're all playing uniformly. See how I have 777 all the way across the board? I haven't done that obviously because it's like I'm just too lazy to do that, and I change my characters out too much to care. But if I go to like my tank tree, for example, and I click on my main dude right here, and I click on perks, these perks are different now. See, I have perks relevant for the tank tech tree, like for example repairing, faster repairing, braking, engine reduced like damage and shifting, right? Gearbox shit. I do most of those, add most of those grades not to my main character, but to my driver, because most of those affect my driver. If you look at my driver actually has a lot of those engineering perks. I haven't gotten this one for him, I probably should, but I haven't played him enough to get more points yet. But outside of that, you also have the upgrade tree. So now the problem is you're gonna have to go through and find which tank or what you're using. For example, I'm using the A13 Mark II, so I can go through and click this and then go to this third tab and see that, okay, that's my crew. Now I can sit here and upgrade the tank, I can upgrade my personal tanker, right? Just maximum soldier level for the class. I can upgrade it to make my characters be higher level to increase the perks that I can upgrade. Here I can upgrade the XP earned. I can increase reserves increased, maximum amount of soldiers inside the reserve, so I can increase to have another person inside my squad. Instead of only having 4, I can now have 5 tank crew members. Just like minor stuff like that. But where you need to pay attention to this too is with these and mostly your guns. So like here, if I go to squad upgrades, I can upgrade these squads, and now if I go down here and I upgrade to this point, I can now upgrade either, I can choose a radio, a engineer, or a machine gunner. Right, the engineer is able to place like the spawn beacon down or ammo boxes down, or the sandbags that you see that get placed down. They do all of that. You could upgrade them and get access to anti-aircraft, gunmen, all sorts of placements that you can do. But you replace that with other placements. So like if you're using X barriers to stop tanks, like those big X barriers that you see in the roads, you can place those down. If you want to have a machine gun placement instead of that, you would have to replace that and not be able to build that anymore. But you'd be able to build machine gun placements. Engineer. That's what engineers do. Radio people is how you call in support, like airdrops, artillery, bombing runs. Machine guns just allow you to have access to like a Bren gun once you research that. I don't know what the fuck this is. AT stationary gun allows you to build an AT stationary gun. Right, because this is an anti-tank build, so now because of this, if I unlock this, I'll be able to build this thing inside of a fucking game. And then if I keep unlocking, I'll be able to increase the amount of soldiers inside my thing, and then add another one of these. Either if I added a comms here, I would add either an engineer or a machine gunner, and then just keep upgrading it along the line. But like, it's honestly really fucking simple when it comes to stuff like that. And then just there's the research. This is what like a lot of people think is complicated, because like I thought it was complicated even at first. The way you look at it, because like you're in Battle Class 1, try and buy as many guns outside of the Battle Class. See how I have? I didn't actually research a lot of these. I just straight up bought these with in-game currency. That's why I only have 8,000. I had like fucking 90,000. I just bought these so I could have access to higher level guns and use them in game. And because I have higher level guns, it increases my battle rating first. And now I'm going back and slowly upgrading. You start from the top and just upgrade all the way down. Because you don't realize this, you can't see this, there's not a single trip mine anywhere inside of these at all. Like I can't craft a trip mine inside of the tier 1, right? Like none of these have access to trip mines. But if I actually go to my character, right, for example, we'll go to the anti-tank, and I go to my main guy, and I go down here to mine, you unlock the ability to buy these once you reach tier 2 or tier 1, for example. I'm on tier 1. I have to complete the research of tier 2 or tier 1 and tier 2 to access anti-personnel mines or anti-tank mines. But they don't tell you that inside of the research. You just have to complete the research tier. So there's other secret guns and tanks that come up under each tier once you complete the entire tier. So it's worth getting the better guns and some of the better tanks rapidly real quick by buying them out without cash but with the silver currency, and then going here and researching all of this, because now you're able to perform better in the raids. But now you research this. Like all the ones that say they're premium currency to fucking buy, they're not. You just click on this, see how here, you know what, for example, this is what, 60,000? Is that what that says? You click on that, and you can start research. And now I'm researching that, and I don't have to fucking pay any premium currency or anything like that at all. Unless you do these ones down here. All of these down here are your premium currency. But if you see the star here, where it says 5,000, I can, hold on, I'm going to actually click on this. because this is the one I'm researching right now, which is a mortar system for the Americans.
Well, someone has like a grenade launcher.
Yeah, some of them are grenade launchers. If you go to the Germans, for example, they have a storm pistol which shoots grenades. It's a grenade. It shoots grenades.
It's your fish fork, it's called.
Okay, thank you, baby. Can you put this out?
Mhm.
It's burning my finger. I was still hitting it though. My lips are oily as fuck. So like, this is what they mean by it's overpowered. They get a lot of really good shit up front. Two fucking anti-tank weapons, a better mortar system. The first thing on tier 2 is fucking grenade launchers, better tank systems. And then as you go down the line, now you're getting fucking like the weird shit, the less armored shit. You're getting some pretty good machine guns, a decent tank, which I already have. But if you go to the Americans, hold on. You can go to the American research and go all the way down. The weapons that they have and the systems that they have, it's fewer, but it's so much better than what they have. Like you have the fucking Thompson, and you have the Browning, you have these fucking tanks here, you have this plane, which is the best plane in the game. If you wanted to buy the premium shit, there's the premium shit, which is also some of the best premium shit in the game. Like, I understand why people like the Germans better, or the Russians better, because, like, as you see, my Russian, I have less hours as a Russian, and I'm already Battle Class 4 as a Russian, you know what I mean? That's why they say that. But if I go here, and I go, here it says Accelerate Research, I can hit Accelerate Research, and I can use this currency here, which you earn in-game, and I can accelerate it by 2,374 points. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let it build up so then I can just complete a whole research in one go, you know what I mean? I don't know who else is watching this. Is it you or me? It might be Sticks. I don't know. I just realized someone else is watching this. I'm just running this so like my boy in the party chat can see the system. But are you on right now still? Alright, did you kind of figure out what you wanted to do? Or, like, do you understand it a little bit?
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, if you wanted to change your soldiers around, this is how you do it. Are you looking at the stream? Alright, if you want to, it's right here. You can just click on that. It's down here. And then you can drag out tanks or whatever crew you want and bring them in. And these are your lock squads. This is what you see you can unlock down the road. Different squadrons. But like the reason why I don't really some of these lower level squadrons, like I said, I'm not putting a lot of perk time into it because it's just like I'm just playing battle after battle for research points, is because I'm gonna rapidly replace them with the new research that I get, basically. So like I'm not really worried about some of these lower level perks, like distributing the perks throughout my lower levels. There's just not a need to yet. And of course it's not saying Someone's watching it through the game, I think. Did you just get off the stream? No. They left though. Alright. Are you in the game you said?